Recording in progress.
Good morning, Masi. Are we ready to proceed?
Good morning, Chairperson. Yes, we can proceed, Chairperson. Thank you.
Wonderful, thank you. Let me take this opportunity to say good morning to everybody present. I see a lot of the members from the committee are online. I also see that the parliamentary legal services and support staff are here. I don't see anybody else which I should acknowledge, but a most welcome from everybody who is present to this sitting of the Parliamentary Committee on Public Service and Administration. Before we proceed with the meeting, can I please ask the staff to flight the agenda for today for adoption? There we have it, members. The agenda for today, as you will see on it, we will mostly be working on the consideration and adoption of the Public Service Amendment Bill, and also the consideration and adoption of the committee report on the Public Service Amendment Bill. Can I please have a nomination from any member for the adoption of the agenda as it is before us?
Thank you. Good morning, Chairperson.
Good morning, Honorable Kaba. Please proceed.
My name is Priti Klabanchaba, Chair. I rise to ask that the agenda to be adopted. Also, Chair, I want to tell you that I'm not feeling well, but I'll be here in the committee. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Kaba. Duly noted your nomination to adopt the agenda, and also that you are not feeling well. If at any stage you don't feel confident to stay in the meeting, please excuse yourselves. Your health is more important than any of the work we do. Can I please have a seconder for the adoption of the agenda?
Thank you.
Chairperson, good morning, and good morning everyone in the visual members and the support staff. Chair, I second the move for this agenda for today's meeting.
Thank you so much, Honorable Pulwani. I really do appreciate it. Members, with that, the agenda has been proposed and adopted, and we can proceed with the agenda as it is before us today. The next item on the agenda is the apologies. Masi, could you please note what apologies has been received?
Good morning, Chairperson, and good morning to honorable members and colleagues. Chairperson, we only have a formal apology from Honorable Letlape. We also received apologies from the Ministry, Deputy Minister and the Minister. They are not available today, Chairperson. At this stage, that's all that we have in terms of apology, Chairperson. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Masi. Members, is there any other apologies which you would like to make the committee aware of? If not, then I'm happy that we proceed with the apologies as that has been noted. Thank you very much. Members, we then move on. The legacy report of the 6th Parliament Portfolio Committee on Public Service and Administration highlighted that the committee processed 2 pieces of legislation, which are the Public Service Amendment Bill and the Public Administration Management Amendment Bill. Both are Section 76 bills. The National Assembly referred this important bills to the National Council of Province for concurrence towards the end of the 6th Parliament, March 2024. So that's before our time. The bills lapsed during that process of electing the new 7th Parliament. These 2 pieces of legislation were resuscitated and processed by the NCOP. The PAM Amendment Bill was approved by the NCOP and sent directly to the President to assent, since there were no amendments made by the Council. That's the Public Administration Management Bill. The Council, however, made minor amendments to the Public Service Amendment Bill, which requires our concurrence since the bill was initiated at the National Assembly House. Essentially, The bill provides the legal and structural framework to ensure that public servants are appointed, managed, and held accountable in a professional, non-partisan manner. Approval of the bill means full implementation of the professionalization framework, which remains the main priority of this committee of the 7th Parliament. With those words, we will proceed to the Parliamentary Legal Services and to just take us through the minor amendments and also the constitutionality of the bill. Members, I just have to note, Legal Services will take us through it, but the bill has mostly, the far majority of the changes, as we will deal with them, are technical in nature. They have no substantial they cause no substantial changes, except for the definition of political office. The change that is proposed towards our committee is that the definition of political office be expanded to include persons who sit on the executive of any political parties. So we will deal with that at the time, but I would just like to highlight to the committee, as we have heard at previous occasions as well, that is the one clause where there is a change which is not technical in nature, but is actually a broadening definition of the term political office. But with those words, let me hand over to the Parliamentary Legal Services to start the process. I would just like to ask Legal Services and the committee support staff that they please guide the committee and guide myself as chairperson, that we follow due process in the correct manner, so that when we process this legislation, that we are technically correct in all manners in terms of working through and the potential adoption of the legislation in front of us. With that, I hand over to Parliamentary Legal Services. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you, Chairperson. Good morning to all honourable members and to all on the platform this morning. My name is Thiloshni Gangan. I'm Parliamentary's legal advisor, and I am the advisor that dealt with the bill from the onset. Chairperson, the committee secretary will assist with regards to any issues in terms of, or any concerns and questions relating to procedure in terms of processing the bill. I will go through the C list, and the C list essentially is a list that incorporates the non-substantive changes that have been made to this bill. Chairperson, as you so correctly point out, by and large, the amendments and the changes to the bill during the NCOP process has been primarily non-substantial, non-consequential. And as you very correctly pointed out, there's been one amendment, and that was just to broaden the term, the definition of the words political office. And that amendment is aligned with the bill. So it really is not problematic at all insofar as legal services is concerned. For purposes of today's meeting, I would literally like to take the committee through the C list. The C list, as I said, incorporates the changes. And what then happens is, once the C list has been drafted, those changes are then transposed into the bill, and that culminates into the D version of the bill. And that's where we are at the moment. So for record purposes, I'm literally going to read the C list verbatim into the record. I just need to check with Masi, are you going to flight the bill, or have you given me sharing rights?
Through you, Chairperson, I think you can share Ms. Gangan.
Okay, let me try and do this. Thank you, Chairperson. I'm going to read into, for the record, the C list. Republic of South Africa, Select Committee on Cooperative Governance and Public Administration, Traditional Affairs, Human Settlements, Water and Sanitation, proposed amendments to Public Service Amendment Bill B13B 2023, as agreed to by the Select Committee on Cooperative Governance and Public Administration, Traditional Affairs, Human Settlements, Water and Sanitation, B13C of 2023. Proposed amendments to the Public Service Amendment Bill B13B 2023, Clause 1. On page 3, in line 3, to delete the expression head of department, comma, head of department or head of the department, and to substitute with the expression head of department, head of a department, or head of the department. Number 2, on page 3, in line 9, to delete the words political office and to substitute with the words political office. On page 3, in line 9, after the word secretary, to insert and to omit the word or. Number 4, on page 3, in line 12, after the word party, to insert were the words or membership of a party's executive committee. Clause 2, on page 3, in line 44, after the word and, to omit the word must and to substitute with the word shall. Number 2, on page 3, in line 56, after the word authority, to omit the word must and to substitute with the word shall. Clause 4, on page 4, in line 50, to omit the word must and to substitute with the word shall. Clause 12, on page 8, in line 47, to omit the expression section 41(1)(b) in bold 4 and, so my apologies, 5, and to substitute with the expression section 41(1)(b)(5). Clause 13, on page 9, from line 17, to omit paragraph C and to substitute with the following paragraph C, by the substitution for the section 3 of the following subsection 3, for the purposes of subsection 1(a)(i), A, this act includes any law repealed by this act. B, determination of the minister includes any recommendation of the public service in brackets commission in brackets established by Section 209(1) of the Constitution of the Republic of South Africa, 1993, Act 200 of 1993, or of any commission for the administration, in brackets Public Service Commission, or any other like institution established by or under which, under or which functioned in accordance with any such law, and C, Section 30(b) in bold includes any corresponding provision of such law, of any such law. Clause 14, number 1, on page 9, in line 33, to omit A and to substitute with A underlined. Clause 16, on page 10, in line 12, to omit the word must and to substitute with the word shall. Clause 18, 1, on page 10, in line 30, to omit the expression subsection 2 and to substitute with the expression subsection 1. Number 2, on page 11, in line 6, after the expression made, to insert the word and. Chairperson, those are the changes in the C list. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I would like just guidance on the process going forward. Do we now adopt the changes, or what is required of the committee?
If I can come in, Chairperson.
Yes, please.
Yes, I think at this stage, Chairperson, the role of the legal service is quite clear. She has highlighted the changes that were made by the NCOP to the bill, And then now subsequently the committee must adopt the bill as with the changes. Then subsequently we move to the adoption of the report of the committee. Thank you,
Okay.
Chair.
Then I will just ask members before we do that if there are any questions, if there's any clarity that needs to be sought. Members, this is your opportunity on the proposed amendments as they were shown to us now. If there are, I will see if there are any hands. Does not seem like there are any hands. It is pretty straightforward. So members, with that being said, I will then ask for a proposer for the adoption of the changes as they have been presented to us. Honourable Spies.
Thank you, Chairperson. Good morning. It's good to be back in the meeting. I would like to propose the adoption with amendments as was explained to us. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Honourable Spies. It is indeed very nice to have you back with us. I think pretty soon you'll be able to join us at our physical sittings as well, and we are encouraged by your recovery. Can I please ask, is there any other member who would like to second the changes?
Yes, Chairperson. I second the changes that moved by Honorable Space.
Thank you very much, Honourable Pulwane. Duly noted. Members, with that, the changes that has been presented to us have been duly adopted, and we can move on to the next item on the agenda. Masi, please assist me.
Thank you, Chairperson. Through you, Chairperson, Julius will take us through the report to be adopted by the committee. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much. Julius, please proceed to take us through the report.
Thank you, Chairperson, and good morning, Honorable Chair and honorable members. Let me just quickly, Mr. Sibeko, can you project the report from your side?
Okay, let me do that. Okay, hold on. Sorry for that. There it is, Julius.
Okay, no, thanks, Mr. Sibeko. Chairperson and honorable members, here is a report that the committee has drafted in relation to the process that we have just undertaken. That was as a result of the legal services having presented the C list. So now we are taking the committee through the report that will go to the National Assembly House, having adopted the C list. So the report reads as follows, but I'm not going to read. It's just to read the title so that even from the legal service they can also advise. But I believe everything is good. The title of the report is a report of the Portfolio Committee on Public Service and Administration on the Public Service Amendment Bill, and in brackets B13D 2023, dated 12 November 2025. Because the legal service, they took the committee through the C list, so and then the committee adopted that C list, which then make it to be a D list. So that's what the committee has done. So this is just a short report as compared to other reports that we normally do when the bill is tabled in our committee. So in a nutshell, it's just to indicate that we have considered the proposed amendments by the National Council of Provinces to the Public Service Amendment Bill B13D of 2023, and then in brackets National Assembly Section 76 is just to refer to which the referral as the bill has there's been like the chairperson has alluded that it's a section 76, so refer to it on 04 November 2025. This is an ATC that we got that referral on the 4th of November 2025 that the committee needs to process this bill, the Public Service Amendment Bill, and the reports that it agrees to the amendments and adopt the amendment bill. So, where Honorable Chair and Honorable Members, through you, Chairperson, this is exactly, I'm not going to repeat what our colleague from Legal Service has already taken the committee through. It's just to show the House that these are amendments that the committee has agreed to. So I'm not going to read that. So it's just a short report. And with this, what Mas is flagging is just a repetition. Thank you, Chair and honorable members.
Thank you very much, Julius. Just for clarity, we now move for the adoption of the report.
Yes, Chairperson.
Thank you so much for providing that clarity. Members, can I please have a nomination? Okay, I see some hands. Honorable Langa, Honorable Lise. I just realized that I have not given an opportunity for members to first ask questions. I will deal with the hands as I see them in front of me, starting with Honorable Langa. Please proceed.
No, thank you very much, Chair, and greetings to fellow committee members and everyone on the platform. Chair, it's just a small, interesting, what will I call it, learning curve, but that I'd like Julius maybe to repeat, because I think I learned something today. It's just that I did not capture it. I think I did not capture it right. He spoke on the C, then a D. So maybe if you can further clarify around that, because I think this will assist moving forward in terms of understanding the coding of these bills as well. That's about it, Chair. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Langa. I think we'll let us just give Julius an opportunity quickly to answer that before we move on to Honorable Kelise. Julius, can you just clarify why this is called the D bill, or the D version of the bill?
Chairperson, as much as I've got that knowledge, but in the presence of our legal services, can I ask Ms. Gange to be the one who can answer? But I do have the, but I just want Honorable Langa to get an answer from Legal Guru. But I do have an answer. If there's anything, then I'll explain after that. But I know what I was talking about.
Julius, give an answer, Julius.
Okay, Honorable Dambasa, you know when you've got the legal gurus in front of you, so I thought maybe you'll want a better explanation from the legal guru. But
Julius, Chair,
okay.
Through you, Chair.
Yes, Honorable Langa.
Yeah, I think Honorable Ndamasa needs to respect you, needs to know that there is a chairperson of this committee. He can't just speak like he's falling from a tree. In any way, I think the recommendation by, or maybe the view by Julius to have the legal team maybe further elaborating on this is quite on point. Sorry, excuse me, is quite right. Then maybe can add afterwards. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Honorable Langa. I fully agree with that. So before we deal with more hands from members, I'm just going to give legal services an opportunity to just explain the numbering of the bill. Legal services, please proceed.
Thank you, Chairperson. So I'm just going to give a very rudimentary explanation, and it's quite simple. So the process starts with the 76 bill in the NA, and when we look at the bill at that stage, and we pick up any errors or any amendments to be made, and we take into consideration public submissions and members' input, we then formulate something called the A list. And that A list will be the first list in the process. And then the bill is sent to the NCOP, and then there is a B list and a C list. So it just depends on how many times there are amendments and or corrections to a bill, and then it follows. So you get an A list. If there are more amendments, slightly more, even if there's a comma that was not in your A list, and you produce a new list with a comma and an exclamation mark, that will be a B list. And then in your NCOP process, it'll be a C list. And if there's another, let's say you do a C list in the NCOP process and you've omitted a definition or exclamation mark or anything, and you do another list, then that will be a D list, and an E, it goes on to E list, F list. So it can go on and on. It just depends on the amount of amendments that are made, and it's to keep track of the process. I'm not sure whether I've explained that eloquently enough, but if my colleagues do want to step in, they are more than welcome to do so. Thank you.
No, thank you very much. I think your explanation is quite sufficient. In my plain English, it basically refers to what version of the bill, and the later the number in the alphabet, the later it is the version of the bill. So the D version is the latest version we have at the moment, the newest version. So that's the one we're working on. I think, members, that's pretty clear. So we can then move on to Honorable Kelise, who's
Chair.
Honorable Langa, apologies, yes.
I asked the question. I thought you were going to check with me if I'm happy with that with that explanation.
Honorable Langa, I'm willing to check with you, but it's such an easy explanation. Do you have a question on it?
I will also explain further. Don't worry.
No. Okay, members. Let's not have a breakdown of the committee. Honorable Kelise, it is your turn. Thank you for being patient. Please proceed.
I'm a very patient person, Chairperson. Good morning to you and our colleagues. Chair, this may be something that we dealt with previously. Obviously, we're at the last stage of this. I mean, when we were dealing with the bill, and it was explained to us. But I just want clarity under clause 1.2, the substitution of the word political office with political office. Is the difference there only the apostrophe or the quotation marks, or what is happening there? Because it does, when you just look at it at face value, look like the same thing, but I'm trying to understand what could be the reason to have a replacement of that. Could it be the quotation marks substituted with the apostrophe, and what does that mean in simple terms? Thank you, Chair.
Okay, I'm going to thank you very much for that question, honourable member. I'm going to ask legal services to just deal with that. It's a technical question about the change. Could I just ask clarity on that, please? Guidance from legal services.
Yes, of course, Chairperson. So it literally is not a typographical, but it's non-consequential. It is grammar related. So it is, as the members indicated, that is the only difference. And unfortunately, how these bills go is that if there is anything missing, a comma, a full stop, absolutely anything, it needs to be included in a C list. And so that is what you see. You've literally picked up that the change is as minuscule as a grammar change. And that's why I've said to the committee at the very beginning, the C list, by and large, save for the definition of political office, is grammar and typographical related. It's non-consequential amendments, but it has to be absolutely perfect. So if there's anything missing in terms of grammar and typographical issues, it needs to be corrected, and that's why it is there. But you've picked it up perfectly. The members picked it up perfectly and is correct. That is the only difference. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Honourable Khaleesi, are you happy with that explanation?
Yes, thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you. Honourable Spies, you are next in line. Please proceed.
No, Chair, my hand was merely up because I just wanted to obviously confirm, but I think mine is just a comment. Mine is just a comment, Chair, on the explanation by our legal expert, and also having considered the NCOP's proposed amendment. And so, moving from the technical side, I would like to say that I really welcome the inclusion of the change in terms of the under the definition of political office. I think it's a positive and a necessary step, because I do think it sort of reinforces the principle that our public service must remain professional, impartial, and free from political interference. And that obviously is a cornerstone of building a capable and ethical, service-orientated government. So from my side, I just basically wanted to say, one welcomes the changes. I think it's in line with the vision of public administration, services and administration, and that the amendments approve that the bill without altering its intent, and therefore I support that the committee agrees to the amendments by the NCOP and adopts the bill as amended. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Honourable Spies. Your comments are duly noted. Honourable Ndamase, please proceed.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. Greetings to you and the meeting at large. My apologies for joining a bit late. It's that I am in the deep rural areas of Libode in Eastern Cape. My apologies. And I have one comment, Chair, in relation to some typographical issues that have been raised by my colleagues. And I suspect there was a reason, a very valid reason, for when you are doing law in the olden days, you had to do at least English 1 at university. Now we have the Honorable Malingas. I hope he will be able to understand me, because I'm going to come down to his level to explain that part of these issues that have to do with the conjugation of verbs from an English point of view, they would always affect the drafting arrangement because of the legal nature of the work that was supposed to do. Otherwise, I would recommend that we accept the report as the committee. Thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you very
Very
much.
progressive of you for once. Sorry.
Honourable Ndamase, thank you for those comments. And it does seem that you ended with a nomination for the acceptance of the report. Can I just get clarity that you have nominated for the acceptance?
Yes, Chair.
Okay.
A very progressive one.
Thank you very much, Honourable Ndamase. Members, can I please have a seconder for the adoption of the report?
Chair.
Honourable Langa.
Yes, thank you very much, Chair. I second the adoption of the report. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Honourable members, if there are no objections to be noted, that means that the report has now duly been adopted. And we can move on. Masi, can you please confirm that finalizes all of the business in terms of the bill for the day?
You are quite correct, Chairperson. Yes. Thank you so much.
Okay. I would just like to firstly thank members for making themselves available, for being flexible, that we could change the program to accommodate these changes. We have been asked by the House Chair to deal, or by the Speaker, to deal with it speedily. And I would just like to ask a confirmation from Legal Services in terms of the process going forward. It is my understanding that it will now go back to the NA for adoption, as we have processed it in the committee, or am I incorrect? Is it going directly to the President now for assent? Can we just have clarity on that as committee?
Thank you, Chairperson. It will go to the NA, but Masi would be able to explain the procedure in terms of procedure. Masi, it goes to the NA, to the House, correct?
You are correct. Through you, Chairperson, yes. What we will do now, Chair, is that we will take the D bill, change the heading there to reflect the portfolio committee, and then we submit that bill with the report to the House. Then it goes straight to the President. Thank you so much, Chair, and honorable members.
Great, thank you very much. We then look forward to also seeing the bill in the National Assembly, where we can give it some finality and process it to send it to the President for ascension. Thank you so much, members, for your for taking part and for agreeing to send this off. I do see a hand. I am unsure who it is. It says Rusita, but I will allow you to unmic. Maybe just identify yourself so that we just know who you represent. Thank you.
Good morning, Honorable Chairperson. My name is Rusita Amidas. I'm from the Department of Public Service and Administration, Legal Services. We briefed the committee at the orientation of 29th October. I would just like to ask, Chair, through you, if our Director General, who is present at this meeting, if he may please give a vote of thanks to the Portfolio Committee, the Parliamentary Legal Advisors, and the Office of the Chief State Law Advisor. Thank you.
Yes,
Chair, where is that coming now?
I think that's appropriate. I don't have a problem with that, except I see Honorable Langa's hand is up. Honorable Langa, before we give the DPSA an opportunity for their vote of thanks, please, I see your hand is up. Please unmic.
No, thank you very much, Chair. I wanted to ask as well, like Honorable Ndamasa was asking, which when out does that have to come in the agenda? You know, not in a bad way, you know, but the bill was for us to deal with it, you know, and we've dealt with it. Maybe we'll have an opportunity because, you know, allowing such things we might lead to us having some challenges in future, whereby we just open the floor, you know, when it hasn't been planned to do so. Thank you, Chair. And by the way, thank you, Honorable Ndamasa, for being so progressive today. I think you must always take your meetings from the home state. Thank you.
Yes. No, Honorable Langa, I think that's where the discretion of the chairperson comes in to keep the meeting organized. I understand the principle which you play to, but I think it is a request in a very good sense, and so I will allow it. Honorable Ndamase, Honorable Ndamase has put his hand down. I see Legal Services has their hand up. You can proceed. Okay.
Thank you, Chair.
Yes.
Thank you, Chairperson. Sorry, Chairperson. I just wanted to say that, you know, it's been such a long process with this bill, and the team has really put in a lot of work, both from the department side and the state law advisors. And ordinarily, as a courtesy at the end of these meetings, I do extend a sincere thanks to the team, as well as to all members that have participated and that have contributed. So I really think it's just from a courtesy point of view that the legal services from the department wants to extend thanks to members and to the team.
Yes, and I'm quite happy with that. So please proceed. No problem.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Thank you. I would just like to say, and greetings also to all the committee members and all departmental officials and parliamentary legal officials present. I would just like to take this opportunity to say that we have engaged constructively with various stakeholders in the process, and that we would like to give thanks to the Portfolio Committee, as well as the Parliamentary Legal Advisors and the Department of Justice and Constitutional Development, through the Office of the Chief State Law Advisor. Our heartfelt thanks in the process. Thank you.
Thank you for that vote of thanks. We appreciate it. I think this committee has been known to process all bills that have been sent to us thus far as speedily as possible, and I think the committee has done well. But we can't do any of it without the support of Parliamentary Legal Services and the various other parliamentary support services involved. So a thank you from us as well. Honourable Ndamase, please proceed.
Chair, was that the DG that was speaking? I'm a bit lost again. If that was the DG, congratulations. Thank you.
Sorry, Chair, I actually want that clarity as well.
No, 100% fine. Could the representative from the DPSA just clarify to the members her position?
Chair, thank you. Yes, as I've indicated, I'm from the DPSA Legal Services. I'm not the Director General. I didn't see that the Director General, just to clarify my position. Thank you.
The DG is here. I appreciate the request that was made by the department in terms of I can put my camera on, Chair, to confirm that I'm not speaking to a robot. I'm here as part of the session. Yes, indeed. As a department, I think what legal advice did when questioned for a slot to just say a word was out of perhaps excitement. The agenda of travel together with yourself, Chair, and the honorable members. We are quite excited, Chair, that we're here today in terms of what has been done to ensure that we engage all stakeholders and strengthen what we brought in initially as a draft bill. We really appreciate all the comments made by members. And from our side, it's hand of deck in terms of trying to ensure that professionalize the public service and the administration for the betterment of our country. So we are quite excited, Chair, to work with our colleagues and the committee. And therefore, going forward, there are a number of work that we can still bring in that are going to strengthen the implementation of what we have just produced today. Thank you very much, Chair. Thanks all members in terms of what have given us support. We're happy to say we are able to ensure that the bill strengthen the commitment of the Standard Administration. Thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you very much, DG. It's nice to see you as well and to hear your voice. I think this is a positive moment for both the DPSA, for the committee, and for the government in general as we move closer to a more professional, merit-based and unpolitical public service. I think what we've done today is strengthen the public service. So thank you very much. With that, I think we can move on to the next item. Masi, it is the minutes of the agendas that we have to deal with. Can you just confirm that is the next agenda item?
Yes, Chairperson, that's the next agenda item.
Okay, thank you very much. Then all the representatives from DPSA and from Parliamentary Legal Services who would like to excuse themselves, you are excused. The committee just needs to process minutes from previous meetings, but we thank you for your attendance as well. Thank you very much. Masi, will you please proceed to flight the minutes, and we will go through them page by page for adoption.
Thank you very much, Chairperson, and good morning once again to honorable members and colleagues. Chairperson, we've got 7 sets of minutes that we've sent to members several times, starting from I'm just looking for the date now, from the 8th of May minutes up until the 9th or 16th of July, Chairperson. So I will start with the minutes of the 28th May.
Thank you very much, Masi. Can I just confirm with members, as per our usual procedure, Masi will take us through the minutes page by page, and please unmic or unmute if we're on a page and you would like to suggest a alteration or a change to any of the pages. Masi, you can proceed on that basis as we normally do. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairperson. These are the minutes of the 28th May 2025. I'm on page 1. We're dealing with the DPSA and PSL systems, elimination of course employees, attendance register. Page 2. Page 3. Page 4. Page 5, Chairperson. These are the minutes of the 28th of May 2025, Chair.
Thank you very much. Honourable members, can I please have a nomination to adopt the minutes?
I move, Chair.
Honourable Ndamase has moved for the adoption. Honourable Langa, I see your hand as well.
I second, Chair.
Thank you very much for your assistance. Members, I appreciate it. The minutes has then duly been adopted. Masi, please take us to the next set.
Thank you, Chair. These are the minutes of the 4th of June 2025. I'm on page 1. We're dealing with youth related agenda item. On page 2. That's page 3. That's page 4. Page 5. That's the last page. These are the minutes of the 4th of June 2025. 5th of June, sorry.
Thank you very much. Members, can I please have a nomination for the adoption of the minutes of the 5th of June?
I move, Chair.
Thank you, Honourable Langa. Can I please have a seconder?
Seconded.
Thank you so much, Honourable Ndamase. Masi, can we please, the minutes have been, of the 5th of June has now been duly adopted. Masi, can we please proceed to the next set of minutes?
Indeed, Chair, with speed. These are the minutes of the 11th of June 2025. I'm on page 1. Dealing with NSG and AG on the day. Page 2. Page 3. Page 4. Page 5. That's page 6. These are the minutes of the 11th of June, Chair.
Thank you very much, honourable members. Minutes of the 11th of June. Can I please have a nomination for the adoption? Members, can I please have a mover for the adoption of the minutes?
I move.
Thank you, Honourable Ndamase. Can I please have a seconder?
I second, Chair.
Thank you so much, Honourable Langa. Thank you, Honourable Langa and Honourable Ndamase, for your speedy assistance. I do appreciate it. The minutes for the 11th of June has now been duly adopted. Can we please move to the next set of minutes?
The fourth set of minutes are the minutes of the 18th of June. That was the day we were doing annual APPs. 18th of June, I'm on page 1. Page 2. Page 3.
Sorry, Masi, can you just go back to the attendees register? I don't want to move when I was not present. Okay, thanks.
Okay, Honorable Langa. On page 2, page 3, page 4. These minutes, there won't be nothing much on them because it is always encouraged that we factor all the discussions of that meeting into the report. So we don't have any available content on these ones. Basically, just we have minutes. Thank you, Chair. These are the minutes of the 18th of June.
Thank you so much. Honourable members, can I please have a mover for the adoption of the minutes of the 18th of June?
I move, Chair.
Thank you so much, Honourable Langa. Can I please have a seconder?
Yes, Chair. I second. Sorry, Chair. I cannot see the where I can raise my hand. My apologies. Good morning
No, it's
to you.
fine. It's 100% fine, Honourable Takana. You can just unmute for this process. I appreciate you seconding it. And with that, members, the minutes have been duly adopted. Masi, can we please proceed to the next set of minutes?
Thank you, Chairperson, honorable members. These are the minutes of the 25th of June, 2025. On the day we're adopting the annual performance reports of the departments. It was via Zoom on page 1, page 2, on page 3, Chair. Those are the minutes of the 25th of June, Chair.
Thank you so much. Honourable members, 20 minutes for the 25th of June. Can I please see a mover for the adoption of the minutes? Members, can we please have a mover for the adoption of the minutes?
I move, Chair.
Thank you so much, Honourable Langa, for the assistance. Is there a seconder, please? Members, can we please have a seconder for the adoption of the minutes?
Chair, let me second.
Felicia.
Thank you so much, Honourable Takana. I really do appreciate it. Masi, with that, the set of minutes has been duly adopted. Can we please proceed to the next set?
We are on the second last one, Chairperson. These are the minutes of the 9th of July.
Thank you
Also,
so
the
much.
meeting was via Zoom, Chair. I'm on page 1. We're dealing with digitalization on the day, Chair. Page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, Chair. 'Chair. 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 '
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Masi. Members, can we please have a nomination for the adoption of the minutes?
Okay, let me move for the adoption of the minutes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Tekana. Members, is there a seconder, please? Honorable Malinga, I see your hand. Please proceed.
I'm moving, Chair, the minutes as it is.
Thank you so much, Honorable Malinga, and good morning to you as well. Thank you for
You are
seconding it.
seconding, Malinga. It has already been moved.
No, Chair, I've been with you from the beginning. Silence is golden sometimes. Yeah. Don't bother yourself with Honorable Ndamase.
No, members, it's all good. We've had two members who said that they proposed the adoption of the minutes, so I think that that's more than enough. Thank you for your assistance, members. We now move to the last set of minutes, Masi. The previous set has been duly adopted.
Thank you, Chair. These are the minutes of 16th of July, last meeting of the term. In July, I think we had gems on the day. I'm on page 1. Page 2. Page 3. Page 4. And page 5. As the last set of minutes, 16 July. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Masi, for the assistance. Members, the last set of minutes, can I please see for the 16th of July, can I please see a nomination for the adoption of the minutes?
Okay. Once more, let me move for the adoption of the minutes. Thank you.
Thank you for the assistance, Honorable Tekana.
A second, Chair.
Wonderful. Thank you, Honorable Langa. I do appreciate it. Members, with that, the minutes has been duly adopted. Members, thank you so much. That brings us to the end of our agenda for the day. I must just extend my sincere appreciation for the efficiency and professionality of members of this committee, and that we have dealt with today's items efficiently. I really do appreciate it. I wish all members the best, and I will see most of you in the house later today. But for now, the meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much, members.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
Chair.
you, Chair.
Thank you, Chair.
Oh, members are there. Why were they not moving?
We're not GNU.
No,
Wena.
we
GNU must work together, Langa.
Why are you not second in
GNU.
moving minutes, guys?
It's GNU business.
that one is very
I wasn't in the committee. I couldn't
that
move
one is very
anything.
silly.
Is
The
that
one
the
with
approach
the
now?
The
Is
one
that
with
the
the red
approach?
overalls will meet on the crossroads.
No, the professional
Malinga.
dance.
Malinga, is that the approach
Yeah,
now?
Zwete.
Tiko,
Yeah, Zwete.
we'll meet on crossroads,
Yeah, Zwete.
my dear girl.
Minutes are true. Minutes are
We
a
must see the
reflection.
progress of the GNU.
Umalinga again usenengxaki yaba ngapha Ukraine.
Anginangxaki mina leadership. Bengeke nginiphazamise indawo ebengikuyona iyangqola.
Hayi, usacinga inkinga
multitask.
yakho
So,
yoba babuya njani. You are exposed now.
angibheki lapho ngidila necase ngala ngidila nani ngala manje.
You are
Akufanele ngingene
exposed,
ngizoba
Mtanam.
ngumsindi.
You are
I
exposed.
was
Mtanam.
multitasked as a
Okay.
discipline cadre of MKP.
But you still have bigger challenges.
Multitaskiwe.
For people to be in Ukraine, between Ukraine and Russia, that's a big problem for the organization.
That is not an issue.
Who's the chief whip today, Malinga? Are you the chief whip today. Are we going to see you on that chair?
Hey,
Yeah, they have many problems, those ones.
Hey, made too many.
I would wish that we are in 2026 already. I miss my friend Malinga because of these challenges.
Ubhizinyani, yazi ngiyakuzwa.
Quiet, Maling.
Please, mtyanam kakhulu. Ndiyakhumbula Malinga man, maziphele ezingxaki. Mhlawumbi uthi ifuphi nganguwe kule term izayo.
Where's the cadre of the Tambo movement? Ubaba Ndamase?
He must come here and come to our level. Where is he?
Yeah, he must come to our level. That one.
Ngiyamva mos yena uyikheyide abantu abadala kanakubakho kuthi. Uyekeni.
But umenze ntoni uMalinga esemlokhuzana kanje is going to come to his level.
Hayi, baqala kuleya the weekend special.
Hey, have a good day, comrades.
Thank you.
Have a good day.